Aloha Marine Corps Base Hawaii, it's Corporal Stacy with another edition of the Hawaii Marine. Let's see what happened around the island. To start, VMM 268 partnered up with the Pearl Harbor Aviation Museum to host a unique flight school summer camp for middle school students. This immersive experience educated participants about MV-22 Bravo Ospreys and aviation career fields in the Marine Corps. Meanwhile, the 5 program members participated in a canoe event with the MCBH Canoe Club while learning about substance abuse, bullying, and gang culture. These programs promote resiliency across the island by empowering youth and allowing our Marines to serve as a positive role model for the community. This year, Marine Corps Base Hawaii hosted the annual Joint EOD Symposium, gathering experts from across the EOD field to streamline current processes, operating concepts, and modernization initiatives. Lieutenant Colonel Joseph Hockett has more on the symposium.
So over the next few days and this week, we're executing the Joint EOD Symposium. And the symposium was kind of one of the initiatives that came out of the program board several years ago in an effort to make sure that we didn't lose the lessons learned over the fight that we were doing in Iraq and Afghanistan, where EOD teams, both at the tactical level as well as through the command, were often in a situation where we needed to work together. The idea is that the symposium will continue to capitalize on those lessons learned and ensure that we're able to enhance interoperability as we move into the future.
Later in the month, BMU-3 achieved a significant milestone in their transition from the RQ-21 Bravo by safely and successfully launching its first MQ-9 Alpha remotely piloted aircraft. The MQ-9 Alpha, an advanced platform that enhances shared situational awareness for the MAGTF, the Joint Force, and our allies and partners in the Indo-Pacific region. Major Michael Zabonik has more on the squadron's accomplishments.
Last week, we successfully completed our Safe for Flight operation certification, which means we are now legal to fly MQ-9s here locally out of Marine Corps Air Station.
Also in June, military personnel, federal law enforcement, and local first responders participated in the annual Lethal Breeze exercise. This year, responders reacted to a variety of scenarios from an active shooter to bomb threats and casualty evacuations. Exercise Lethal Breeze improves cohesion, effectiveness, response proficiency, and safety measures across the installation. Our commanding officer, Colonel Jeremy Bevan, met with the Hawaii State Representative, Lisa Martin, to tour Marine Corps Training Area Bellows. This meeting was an opportunity to build relationships with local elected leaders, observe ongoing projects, and discuss future opportunities for cooperation and collaboration. Operationally, units spent the month of June training hard, learning, and giving back to the community. At the Crater Range, EOD techs conducted an excavation training range that allowed the techs to hone their skills in deploying 3D printed shape charges to assess their effectiveness and lethality. By engaging in hands-on exercises, these technicians were able to learn by practically applying their skills, fine-tuning their proficiency, and expanding their expertise. Over at Kahuku Training Area, the School of Infantry West, Hawaii Detachment, conducted advanced infantry training to enhance and test Marine skills, with a focus on reinforcing the best tactics, techniques, and procedures for infantry operations. Additionally, 3rd Littoral Combat Team, 3rd Marine Littoral Regiment, used Kahuku Training Area for a 9-day force-on-force exercise. Force-on-force training allows Marines to test core competencies, discipline, and skills against a like-minded adversary. At Marine Corps Training Area Bellows, Marine Wing Support Squadron 174 conducted a command post exercise which allowed for refinement of command, control, and communication capabilities in an austere environment. Lastly, U.S. Marines with 3rd Radio Battalion, 3rd Marine Information Group assisted in the clearing of invasive vegetation during an environmental cleanup at Ka'apapui Point Park. After the cleanup, the Marines celebrated with HOH 808 to recognize all the work that has been accomplished by both parties and various volunteers at the Nuapia Ponds over the last 18 months. And that wraps up this edition of the Hawaii Marine. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next month. Mahalo!